Hello there. This is my first ever redstone video, and I'm just sending this to you to let you see what I've been making recently. So, uh, this is Ilmango's cobblestone generator that he has made for Minecraft 1.13 and 1.14. But however, he didn't really say that this was his best design either. He really say that it was optimized for all versions of Minecraft and it was server friendly and lag proof and such. He only said it was simple. So, with my limited redstone knowledge and expertise, this is what I've tried to come up with to improve some of the designs that he has made. Keep in mind, this is only a first draft, so I'm not really sure how good this can actually get, and with not much knowledge of the basic mechanics of Minecraft, I don't really think that I would expect myself to do too much on the first ever project. But as you can see, what we have to do here is to turn on the device by clicking this lever, and this will send a redstone signal through this observer chain to release some lava. Meanwhile, we have whoopsies a second redstone chain, which is basically a pulsed layer over here, which gives off around 760 ticks to wait for all the lava to come over here after it comes out of this dispenser. And what it's going to do is that it's going to pull back the piston heads and allow the lava to travel down and into the water. And this will hopefully reduce server lag as there's less lighting updates throughout the entire day when this thing is turned on constantly. I'm not sure if this really helps, but it certainly makes for a cooler design, and it probably is less taxing on the server or on the computer when it doesn't have to load a lava animation when it's not being used or when it's not necessary. So this is one of the improvements I've made at the cost of maybe a bit more lighting updates when we were to start up the entire mechanism. But the entire startup process will be, I would guess, to be less than a few seconds. So it will be fine. It would take less than a minute to start up, and then we can just let this to function properly. One of the problems with Ilmango's design in Minecraft 1.15.2 is the problem that his kind of his redstone chain to activate these pistons to push these stone blocks through are a bit too fast for Minecraft 1.15. So essentially, what I did was to slow the entire thing down by using this redstone clock, which I've forgotten the name about, embarrassingly. But we can see this contraption at work in this emerald block area. Similarly, I've tried to label the redstone pathways with a different block, but as you can see, this is quite messy. Apologies for the messiness. Maybe for the second edition, I might try to make things a bit more neater. But you can see we have a redstone clock going on over here, and then we've also got another clock going over here, and the rest of these is just basically the same as Ilmango's design. So there's really nothing to change about that. Um, so what I've got down there is basically the same thing as Ilmango has, but it's just to show off to you if you haven't actually seen any of this before. And this is just a collection system, and this is just a casual storage system. And we're gonna add the lamp system on maybe tomorrow. But this is basically just a first draft of everything. It's a bit scrappy. This is my first ever attempt at making a video. This is the first draft, first attempt. So I'm just sending this to you because I think it looks cool, but essentially what happens is that we'll just turn off the redstone contraption right now, and then we'll see how everything goes back. So what happens instantly is that this dispenser collects the lava back, which of course hopefully reduces lag. And what happens is that these pistons will eventually, yeah, these pistons already retracted, actually re-extended, and then we'll just let the lava to flow back on itself. What's really good about this design is that it doesn't really break anything when we start or stop it. But the good thing about having this to stop, or having to be able to get this to stop, is when you have a possibility of unloading these few chunks that this contraption is in. It will not break this redstone contraption because it's not being in use. So it's just to solve the problem of Ilmango's design that if we're not able, just like SciCraft to, well, unlike SciCraft actually, if we aren't able to keep chunks permanently loaded using some kind of chunk loader thing, then we can still use this device as essentially well, we can use this mechanism as a substitute. And this is basically just a slight improvement or just slight modifications, I would say, to Ilmango's original design. And that's basically it. It's not really that much of an improvement, but I think it took me way too long as a beginner to make these basic adjustments. But I haven't seen anyone make any adjustments or to make anything for a adaptation for 1.15.2. So I figured out that maybe I'd put this idea out here to see if anyone can actually improve in this design. I'm pretty sure people can easily improve in this design, but or to make it more survival friendly or to make this more convenient or more aesthetically pleasing. But thank you for watching. This I'm not gonna post this. This is just a very first draft. I don't even have a script on me. So thanks.